78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, check it out, man. So after Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson does crazy numbers on Netflix, there's a lot complaining about the buffering and stuff like that. But Netflix wasn't really prepared, in my opinion, for the amount of people that tuned in to watch that fight. But you can pretty much say Jake Paul him and Mike Tyson broke Netflix for a minute, right? They broke the internet. It is what it is. Now, the fight was lackluster. It wasn't what some people wanted or expected. But Gervonta Davis, one of the onlookers, said that, Jake Paul is a whole bozo for pulling out a 58-year-old Mike Tyson to beat up on. Okay? Now, Jake Paul responded to that by saying, he'll accept it because Gervonta also challenged Jake Paul. So Jake Paul responded to that by saying, well, look, I'll fight him, if he's serious. He said, but isn't there some type of height restriction? So he's taking jabs at Gervonta Davis being small and all that kind of stuff. So one of my subs asked me to do a video about this. He wants to know, do I think this is real? Or is this is Tank Davis really considering fighting Jake Paul? Or is this much to do about nothing, just a clout chase? I don't believe that Tank Davis is considering fighting Jake Paul at all. I think that this is just a way for Gervonta Tank Davis to be talked about in the midst of Jake Paul and Mike Tyson having this fight. And that's just what people do on the internet now. There's no shame. People clout chase. That's what they do. People of all ages. This entire era is full of clout chasing. Talking about people trying to steal other people's momentum, other people's shine, attaching yourself to other people's name and momentum, trying to ride people's wave. That's what happens. Now, we all know that Gervonta Davis is 100, 300, 1,000 times the fighter Jake Paul is. But that doesn't matter. In today's society, the reason why Jake Paul is successful in boxing is because there was an opening in boxing, because boxing fans are very fickle. Boxing fans they just want to see a show, right? In my era and the era before me, people wanted to be entertained, of course, but they also cared about things like legacy. They cared about the best fighting the best, right? Putting on competitive fights where we don't know who's going to win, and now people just want to see a show, right? A circus, right? So that's what's happening. Now, we warned everybody about this stuff, but now Jake Paul is the king of boxing, okay? No ifs, ands, buts about it. He's the guy. Because he has his own promotional company. He fights when he wants to fight. He can fight who he wants to fight. All these guys will jump at the chance to fight Jake Paul, except for like a Canelo or something. But the big wigs in boxing, the guys who we call real fighters, Canelo Alvarez and Gervonta Davis, the two big stars, they don't fight the people who the fans want them to fight. You know why? Because, like y'all say, nobody cares about legacy no more. Mike Tyson came out of his mouth the day before the fight, did an interview with a little girl and said that he don't care nothing about his legacy. Because he knew what he was about to do. So he don't care nothing about legacy. Come on, man, who cares about legacy? Who cares about... But see, that's so typical. See? Yeah, why would I care about legacy? Who cares about that? Who cares about people going to talk about you when you're gone and this and that? So how you don't care about people? See, the legacy is defined in many ways. But legacy is what you leave behind. Legacy is what your good name. You see? So let's say you have all these great fighters, right? Many of them, yes, they had great legacies, but they died broke, right? And that's true, right? They and people say legacy don't pay bills. I've been getting a lot of comments like that. So that's true. However, ignorance is why they were broke. Not because they didn't make money and they went after legacy. Mike Tyson made hundreds, I repeat, hundreds with an S, hundreds of millions of dollars throughout his boxing career. Hundreds. He blew that money. Evander Holyfield made hundreds of millions of dollars. Evander Holyfield had like a $30 million house. He blew that money. So we can't look at it and say, oh, well, all these guys going after legacy and they broke. No, it's because they're uneducated and ignorant when it comes to their finances. That's why. You could be a guy who don't care nothing about legacy. Just out here chasing the bag. Living like a dope boy. And you know what happens? You can go to prison and be broke. Plenty of them out here. Like y'all know some of them in the chat. Y'all got somebody in your family, a friend, who lived a fast life, was getting to the bag. They ain't care nothing about their kids and all this old stuff, legacy, and they ain't care nothing about nothing. They want to get it how they can get it right now. And what they got now. Working at somebody's factory. Driving a forklift. So don't try to make it seem like people who go after their legacy are silly and something wrong with them. And legacy don't pay bills. Legacy can pay your bills if you use your legacy correctly. See, some people name and their legacy is so good, they can walk into a restaurant and won't pay nothing. Some people name and legacy is so good, they can walk into any bank and get a loan to start a new startup business. You understand? Some people legacy is so good that they don't have to worry about ever being homeless. They haven't burnt bridges. Their name is good. Legacy can be better than credit. Legacy is like credit on steroids. But like I said, I've been hearing a lot of people saying stuff about legacy don't matter, legacy this and that, legacy don't pay your bills. I even seen one dude in the chat say, "Oh, come on, man. Anybody would have did what Mike did for $20 million. I mean, who cares about the legacy? $20 million. I mean, you can't pay your bills with legacy." The point y'all keep missing is Mike Tyson made hundreds of millions of dollars throughout his career. He shouldn't be in a position where at 58 he has to come back and get humiliated and let somebody else toy with him. Somebody who don't deserve to be in his presence, let alone the ring with him. Let this man toy with you, clout chase out for your name, beat you up for 8 rounds, and then pay you for your time. I don't understand how so many men today are comfortable with this type of philosophy, this type of thinking. Oh, man, I would do the same thing for the bag. Hey, man, who care about legacy, man? Who care about all that legacy stuff? You get the money, get to the bag. Legacy don't pay bills. You know what you sound like to me? You sound like the broads y'all claim to hate. All you little young dudes running around here acting like y'all hate these chicks and these gold digger chicks. Y'all sound just like them. Sound like your mama. That's what you sound like. Sound like auntie and them. Remember auntie and them say stuff like, "Oh, love don't pay the bills. Love don't pay the bill." So how is a woman wrong for getting to her bag, bypassing up a good dude who can provide for her, help her out, and they can have love and have children and family? How is she wrong for passing him up for some NBA player, you know what I'm saying, who tricking on her, taking her on fancy trips and this and that? Y'all can't stand them chicks. All y'all do watch a little balloon popping shows, crying all day. Man, you hear what this girl said? She said she'll leave a good man. Shut up. Because you think just like her. And you a man. You don't care. See, you do. That's why you do. Y'all don't even got life insurance. A million excuses. Why you ain't got life insurance? Just think about that. Why you don't got life insurance? If you got kids, why you don't have life insurance? If something happened to you, don't you want your kid? Don't you want to let your kids have a boost? Be okay? Do you have a will? Right? Is your funeral paid for already? No, you want to burden somebody else with all that trouble because you don't care nothing about your legacy. You're selfish, and all you care about is you. What can I do right now, right here now? Once I'm gone, I don't care about nobody else. I ain't gonna care about that. Let them get it how they get it, and that's fine. That's your business. Me personally, I think that's a cowardly way to live. It's a cowardly way to live. See? Some of the most wealthiest people in this world build dynasties, and they leave a legacy. They leave something for their children. Businesses, homes, land, a good name. You see? generational wealth. But in this era, it's a lot of people who justifying only caring about themselves. And it's men who conduct themselves like broads. They think like the women they claim they hate. I'm just telling you what it is. You think just like the broads. And I'm seeing these dudes saying this, man, I do that for 20. Man, anybody can sell out for 20 million. Man, for 20 million, what I do? Okay, so how I just refresh my memory. If you are saying that you will sell your soul for 20 million, right? Explain to me why y'all talking about the Illuminati and all these rappers and movie stars again. Oh, Denzel sold out. Oh, I know he's an actor, but he was acting in the movie and kissed somebody. So he sold out for the bag. But you just said you would go through a humiliation ritual for 20 million. I saw the comments. So explain to me again. Oh, here come the excuses. I get it. Cut it out, man. Y'all can't just go talk to somebody else. Y'all dudes is pathetic with this nonsense, this excuse making. This is exactly why I don't listen to y'all dudes. Every day it's another excuse for why you want to. Yeah, bozos. Like Tank Davis said, that's some bozos. But anyway, right now Jake Paul is the king of boxing. You know, and he's the king of boxing because boxing fans allowed this to happen. It's no longer about the best fight the best no more. If the fighters who I support have already proven they're great, they've already put themselves in the Hall of Fame. They have nothing else to prove. And I suggest all of them go get their money at this point. Go get their money. Because putting yourself in harm's way, going out here trying to fight all these guys and doing all stuff, these fans don't even care no more, man. These dudes have completely lost their mind. These fans just all they want to see is a highlight reel, something to talk about. That's it. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video. Sub to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I'm out of here. Deuces.